Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be once again talking about NHL, the National Hockey League, and this time we will take a closer look at the Scotia North Division. So basically we can call it Canadian Division, so to speak. And let's look at the standings, let's look where these teams are at, how they are doing, the basic stats. Let's just jump right into it, guys. So let's start with the first team. Currently the leader of the Scotia North Division is or are Toronto Maple Leafs. So for the Maple Leafs, 38 points already. It has been a great season for Toronto. I even before the season started predicted Toronto to finish first in the North Division. So far so good. Even for my personal predictions, these guys are just killing it this year. And they are just proving that they really do enjoy playing against Canadian opponents. And this season has been so far very enjoyable for all the Maple Leafs fans. I'm sure I'm not one of them. I'm actually cheering for Minnesota personally, but I think that a lot of Maple Leafs fans are very happy right now, and they even are thinking about Stanley Cup, as they have been thinking for the past few years. But the Boston Bruins were able to stop Toronto, but this year could be different, and I feel like Toronto has a pretty good chance of actually winning it all this time, but we'll see. That's just beautiful about hockey, that you never know how the playoffs would go, but right now I would say it's straightforward. I think Toronto finishes first in this division. Already a 7-point lead over the second place Winnipeg, even though Toronto has played 2 games more than the Jets, but I think that Maple Leafs are in a pretty good shape. Austin Matthews currently 18 goals, he's just scoring at an unbelievable level, you know, and Mitch Marner 24 assists already. So Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, clearly the leaders of this team. They are producing a lot of points, they are playing really well this season, and yeah, everybody should be excited in Toronto. So far 38 points, 25 games played for the Maple Leafs, 18 wins, only 5 losses in regular time, and 2 OT losses. So pretty good statistics for Toronto, right? This is 76% of win percentage, 76% of basically Toronto getting all the points. And yeah, you must also be looking at this points percentage, because this is very, very crucial, especially if all the games would not be played, if there will be some COVID issues, which I think we should be more concerned about the point percentage in the divisions in United States, right? Because in Canada, so far so good, you can say, because so far there have been very few coronavirus issues in the Scotia North Division, if any, and I do believe that no games were at all postponed in the North Division. So the point percentage probably would be more important in those divisions in US, but also it's important to look at the point percentage in the North Division. So 76% point percentage for Toronto. Goal differential plus 29, clearly the best goal differential in the Scotia North Division. And what about the power play? So power play is clicking for Toronto at over 31%. Great power play. Penalty kill also quite good, 79.5%, almost 80% of penalty kill. So for Toronto, so far a great season for them. We are almost halfway through the regular season, so that's why I decided to do this video right now. And Toronto doing everything they can to secure that first spot and to possibly secure a place in the conference finals, and then of course they will aim for the Stanley Cup finals and then Stanley Cup. We'll see, but I think Toronto has a pretty good chance of winning it all this coming season. Second spot goes to Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets, 31 points currently out of 23 games played. 15 wins for the Jets, 7 losses, 1 OT loss. That's a point percentage 67.4, and goal differential is plus 16 for the Jets. Power play a little bit worse than Toronto, mediocre. In NHL, over 22, almost 23%, so not that bad, not that good either. And penalty kill, 76.7%. So yeah, Winnipeg also, personally, I did not expect Jets to be like at the second spot. I expected Edmonton Oilers to finish second. Edmonton still only 3 points below Winnipeg Jets, but they have already played 2 games more. But definitely Winnipeg, for me personally, is a very positive surprise. I did not expect Jets to be that high in the table, but they are playing really well, especially in the recent games. And yeah, they are proving that they are a playoff team in the North Division so far. So great for Jets, great for the organization from Winnipeg, and great for their fans as well. They obviously have to be satisfied. When we look at the top scorers of the Winnipeg Jets, just very briefly, the best goal scorer currently for Winnipeg is Mark Scheifele alongside Kyle Connor and Nikolai Ehlers. All of these 3 guys have currently 11 goals. And the best assist man is Mark Scheifele with 21 assists. So point leader is also Mark Scheifele with 32 points already out of 23 games. So it has been a great season so far for Mark Scheifele as well, averaging over 1 point per game. So Mark Scheifele definitely a great leader of the Winnipeg Jets. The third team, let's just very briefly jump right into it. Edmonton Oilers, 28 points out of 25 games. 14 wins for the Oilers, 11 losses, 0 OT losses. So Edmonton is the only team in the Scotia North Division that has yet to lose in the OT or in the penalty shots, right? So the point percentage of the Edmonton Oilers is 56%, so they are over 50% mark. And yeah, their goal differential is +2, so also positive goal differential for the Edmonton Oilers. And their power play is currently clicking at just below 26%. Their penalty kill is pretty good, over 76%. So yeah, pretty also solid season for Edmonton Oilers. Last year, of course, they had just a great power play, averaging over 30%. This year, it has been also very good. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the second best power play in the Scotia North, right after the first place Toronto. So McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins still doing their job, doing what they can do best, so scoring goals and providing assists for their teammates. So yeah, basically Edmonton, that's just about Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. They two are just carrying them through. What about the points of these 2 guys? Let me just give me a second just to quickly find it. Edmonton Oilers. The goal leader is currently Connor McDavid with 14 goals. The assist leader is also Connor McDavid with 26 assists. So Connor McDavid so far in this season, 40 points. 40 points in 25 games played. So that's just absolutely insane stats for Connor McDavid. Leon Draisaitl also up there with 35 points. So these 2 guys are just absolutely amazing. And they're also carrying Edmonton probably to the playoffs, you would think, if they continue to play and getting points at this percentage. But let's look at Montreal. Montreal, as you can see, better point percentage than Edmonton Oilers. So Montreal Canadiens also in a quite good shape. 26 points for Montreal, that's 2 less than Edmonton, but Montreal has played 3 games less than Oilers, so that's why they have a better point percentage. So far, 10 wins for Montreal, 6 losses, 6 OT losses, goal differential of positive +6, power play clicking at over 22%, penalty kill over 77%. So far, I think also pretty good season for Montreal. Of course, they fired their coach Claude Julien, so they really, the general manager wanted to give them some new impulse, and of course, as the saying goes, the easiest way to do that is just to fire the coach, so they did that, and apparently it has helped the team. So yeah, Montreal, quite good role, and yeah, I think they should be able to make the playoffs. I personally don't think Calgary would make it, but also Calgary, just yesterday they fired their coach Geoff Vard, so also Calgary making that coach change, and we'll see if in the future if it will prove to be the good step or the bad step of the Calgary organization. So that's it for Montreal right now. Let's look at Calgary. So what about Calgary? 24 points for the Flames. That's 2 less than Montreal, but they have played 2 games more. So 24 games played so far in this shortened season for Calgary. 11 wins, 11 losses, 2 OT losses. So that's a point percentage of exactly 50%. So Calgary getting half of the points possible in this season so far, which is not that bad, but not that good either, and 50% a point percentage but almost certainly won't be enough to get into the playoffs from this Scotia North division. Calgary also, this is the first team to have a negative goal differential. Currently the Flames have a goal differential of -7. Their power play is just over 21%, so also pretty solid power play for the Flames, and penalty kill over 78%. This is actually the third best penalty kill in the Scotia North division after these guys, after Vancouver Canucks and after Toronto Maple Leafs. So what about the best scorers of Calgary? The best goal scorer is Johnny Gaudreau with 9 goals, and the most assists has Elias Lindholm with 14 assists. The point leader is Johnny Gaudreau with 21 points. So yeah, that's a great difference, right? Connor McDavid, 40 points for Edmonton Oilers. The best player of Calgary, Johnny Gaudreau, almost half of the points less than Connor McDavid. So yeah, even this shows you how good Connor McDavid is. That's just insane. Okay, let's go to Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver, of course, yeah, pretty bad season for the fans in Vancouver. The Canucks have had quite a long losing streak, so it has been very, very tough for the fans from Vancouver, but yeah, they still have, I would say, pretty good chances of making it to the playoffs. However, they have already played 27 games, so that's why they have 22 points, only 2 points less than Calgary, but they have 10% less of the point percentage than Flames. So yeah, the Vancouver has played 27 games. That's the most games played in this Scotia North division. They have only managed to win 10 games, which is tied with Montreal, but Montreal has lost 6 games in OT. So yeah, Montreal has here 6 bonus points compared to Vancouver, or actually Vancouver has lost 2 games in OT, so Montreal has 4 points over Vancouver in this category of OT losses. Really a lot of OT losses this season for Montreal Canadiens. They just weren't able to win in overtime. So as I have said, just over 40% of point percentage for the Vancouver Canucks, a goal differential of -14, so that's not that good. Power play, again, not really good, 18.4%, and penalty kill, that's pretty good. Penalty kill for Vancouver has been quite decent this season. The best penalty kill in the Scotia North division for the Canucks, over 80%. What about the best point getters, or the leaders, scoring leaders of the Vancouver Canucks? So when we look at Vancouver, the most goals has Brock Besser with 12 goals, and the most assists, the youngster Quinn Hughes, the defenseman, with 20 points. The point leader for Vancouver Canucks is Brock Besser with 25 points. The second is Quinn Hughes with 22 points. And the third spot goes to Elias Pettersson alongside JT Miller. They have both 21 points. So this is Vancouver, and right now the last team, which everybody pretty much before the season started knew that Ottawa would be the last in the Scotia North division. Right now our predictions are proving to be correct. Ottawa has only 17 points, so they are clearly the most the worst team in the Scotia North division. But you know what? Ottawa Senators fan definitely should not be disappointed, because Ottawa has a heck of a young team, a young core. Just to name a few: Drake Patterson, they have Tkachuk, they have Stützle, they have Brandström, they have other very good young players like Colin White. They have that core, and in the next few years, you know what? Ottawa can be definitely at the top. even next year, I could see personally Ottawa making the playoffs. So the future of Ottawa Senators is bright. Of course, the last few seasons have been very tough. Sorry for that. For the Senators fans, it has been tough. But you know what? Nobody can be perfect for all the time. Everybody has to go through some kind of a rebuild at some point. And Ottawa is going through some rebuild right now, but the rebuild, I have actually a strong feeling that the rebuild would be quite soon complete and Ottawa would be once again climbing that ladder and fighting for those playoff spots once again. Maybe even as soon as next season, but we'll see. So Ottawa Senators, as I have said, only 17 points so far, 26 games played, 8 wins, 17 losses, and 1 OT loss. So that's a point percentage of quite low, only 32.7%. So Ottawa is basically getting only every third point, and they have a goal differential also kind of very not that good number. Yeah, minus 32. That's pretty bad. Power play only 15.1, so they definitely have to improve their power play. But you know what? DJ Smith is a good coach. They are fighting every single game that the young team is fighting, and I personally find that very, very interesting to watch. Very, very appealing, and I just love watching Ottawa's games. Just to see how they are fighting, how they are trying, you know, even though they are losing, they are putting it all in, and that's what hockey is about, and they will improve soon, as I have said earlier. So the penalty kill for Ottawa also not that good, 73.8%. So Ottawa, the worst power play, the worst penalty kill, the worst points, everything is worst for Ottawa. But yeah, definitely keep an eye and watch Ottawa Senators in the next season, and they will get a lot better. Yeah, so that's it, guys. This is the Scotia North Division. Brief look at the standings currently, the basic stats. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. If you did, definitely please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, guys, and I would really appreciate that, as I'm trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers goal in order to become a YouTube partner. So it will be greatly appreciated. Also, please like this video and leave a comment down below and tell me, who do you think will win this NHL Scotia North Division? My personal pick, as I have said in the beginning of this video, I think that Toronto would be able to keep that first place, but we'll see. The hockey is unpredictable, and there could be some crisis for the Maple Leafs, but I just don't see it. I think they should be able to seal and to claim that first spot. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much once again for watching. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will be talking to you again probably quite soon. So bye, guys, and stay safe. Bye, guys.